Okay, so you've got your EAD10 home. What do you do with it next? Right, well, firstly, take everything out of the box. Then the most important thing you need to do is attach the mount to the bottom of the module with the 2 wing bolts which are included. Now, you can have this off your hi-hat stand, you can have this on a stand base, it's completely up to you, whatever works with your setup, or you can have it somewhere mounted somewhere completely different. But it's a standard 22mm pipe, so that will fit in the bottom of any Yamaha stand. Then the next thing you need is the sensor, and that needs to fit onto the bass drum hoop at the top, in the middle, facing you. Now, it's very important that it goes in the middle, so it gives you an accurate stereo interpretation of the kit. Now, that needs to be plugged in with the double stereo cable, and these are labeled up A and B, and they just go into the back of the sensor, and the other end goes into the back of the module, again labeled A and B. Now, also in the box you will find a Velcro tie, and you need to attach the wires to one of the bass drum tension rods just to stop them moving, because if they move they can cause noise, so you don't want that to happen when you're playing, so just attach them so they can't move. Then you need your headphones, and plug those in, and you are ready to go. Press the power switch. At this point, probably the best thing to do is spend half an hour just going through some of the preset scenes. Just turn the big knob and it'll take you through the 50 presets and just see what it can do to the sound of your kit, which is quite amazing. So spend a bit of time doing that, but what you do need to do at some point is set it up for your playing style, and every drummer is different, so we need to adjust the microphones and the trigger settings just for you. And this is very, very simple, very, very quick and easy. To do this, press the microphone button once and you'll see 2 bar graphs, one for the microphone, one for the trigger. And if you start playing, you need to use the plus and the minus keys to adjust the bar graphs so that the bar only gets right up to the top for your very, very loudest playing. When you've done the microphone, just push the middle button, the arrow down, and go down to the trigger settings and do exactly the same with the bass drum so that it only gets up to the top when you're playing very hard. Now, what you're trying to avoid here is for the microphone light to flash red. If it flashes red, you're overloading it. You're too hot, too loud, so you need to just back it off so it doesn't go into the red. I've shown you how to do it manually, but you can also do it automatically just by pressing the 3rd button where it says auto. You press that once, you play for about 10 to 15 seconds, and then it switches off and it automatically adjusts for your playing. I generally do it manually, but if you want to do it using the automatic method, it works just as well. And that is it. Now you need to adjust this every single time you move the kit with the EAD into a different location. That's because different floors have different amounts of bounce, which will affect the triggering, and different rooms will have different amounts of reverb, which will affect the sound which goes into the microphone. So you just need to adjust this very, very quickly every single time you move the kit. So that is setting up the EAD for whatever situation you are in.